Yo, Kazaya. Welcome in. Alright. So we were P2 yesterday with our lap now, 6085. We will try to go for a 0.9 today. I'll try to get a low 0.9. I think we can get into the top 3. If we get the 0.9 quickly, we'll probably push for a 0.8. Yeah, it's good to see this track being used again, I agree. Alright, let's get into it. I agree, hopefully it will be. I think it will be. Would be nice if it was. Yeah, it's a new car, so they probably will make it really good. I don't know about OP, but it'll depend on what it's good at. I think a realistic guess would be at some point in 2026. Maybe the M4 or a new McLaren or something. I mean, they have so much to catch up on in terms of adding modern cars, so just as long as we get them, it's good enough. Yo, Dan. Don't worry, Dan, I'm not racing today, so you're safe for now. Oh my god. We'll keep going anyway, second lap should be better. A Bentley would be really nice, that is a good shout. A brand that I think also people seem to forget is like Ginetta as well, because they had race cars in GT3 and 4. So it would make sense for them to, you know, have that in the manufacturers' races. I don't know about Bentley though. I mean, they would probably just do like a fantasy Group 4 like they do with the other cars, but Bentley, Ginetta, GT2 class cars would be so cool. Like the vintage ones, the older ones. Actually, I would really love if they had the Celine race car, because growing up, I loved the Celine. Oh wow, it was. What did they have? Like some sort of like festival thing there with older race cars, or were they like actually doing like a? I know they sometimes do old vintage race cars at Goodwood and stuff like that. Hello, Jack. Jack, you should get on this race C. Speaking of the GT2s as well, the Ferrari GT2 is really nice, the F430. It's not really that, Dan. I think it's just I didn't expect to go that far when I was trying to pass the guy. It was only one person I was trying to pass. I wasn't trying to pass you. But the slipstream, I'm still not like used to the custom slip, so I'm still used to real slip, so it's quite weird to come back to this. And lap 1, you know, full tank and cold tires and stuff like that. We need to get the timing right on that downhill. Keep turning in either too late or too early. I did the 2060 quite quick, so I think we should easily improve if I just stop hitting walls. I don't know, Jack. I did test the manufacturer's combo and I don't like it. The track is just not good for racing. The car is just bounces everywhere. Did they same corner, Dan, on lap 1? Blue Moon is okay. It's just with this GT7 like bounce physics, it's just really not fun to drive on. Like, it's not a car issue. Well, technically it's a car issue, but all the cars have the same sort of like bouncing and sliding shenanigans going on. Sorry for that, Dan. Seems a bit quiet now, though. I don't know if anyone's racing. I didn't see any streams on. I guess Monday was the best time to get on it. Yeah, Jack. I mean, the track was good in GT Sport, but now it's just rubbish to drive on, honestly. I remember we had manufacturers races on the actual oval in GT Sport like 4 years ago. It was a fuel race. Jack, I would rather not race Alsace with the physics we have now. No way. As fun as Alsace is, with the GT7 cars, it's just not good. Having a secret account is so real. I used to do that. I used to have a secret account to like warm up on before going into races on Sport, because I was like scared of just bottling it. Yeah, that's true, Jack. It's just a shame that they're not fun to drive on. Every lap, turn 1 gets easier and easier to do. But not this corner. Are you going to race tomorrow, Jack? How's the Mercedes? I still got dirty tyres. We'll go next lap. I would like to see Alton Park, personally. I really like Alton Park. Actually, on the topic of cars they need to add, they have a lot of GT4 cars they need to update. The fact we're still using a Fantasy SLS GT4 is quite funny. wonder if 4th is better. I'm just really slow in Sector 2, Jack. I know that in Sector 2 most cars are okay, but it's just Sector 2 feels so wrong, the way you have to do the lines. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's been so long since I've driven Blue Moon Bay Infield, but it just feels weird. And a lot more understeery than I remember. But that just might be the new slower bop. I'll probably do the same, Jack. I'll probably practice it TT and see how I feel. Fraud pace right now. Should be accelerating earlier there. To be fair, Dan, he always does that. He's like, oh, I'm slow, I'm not going to race. And then he races and does well. This left-hander's brutal. I think we might be cooked because we went on the grass. Okay. We should be able to, once we get a good first half of the lap, the last half of the track is relatively easy. Which manufacturer did you take, Dan? If you are racing, guys. My goodness. Get out of here, Damien. No spying on the time trial. Oh, okay, Dan. I see what's going on here. Damien, the second and third lap is definitely the way. Yeah, I know in other splits it can be quite bad. I've seen clips on like Twitter and Reddit sometimes if they've gone viral where you just see some people just going like doing revenge punts like it's daily races pretty much. I don't think it's conditions, Jack. I think it's the tyres. Uh-oh. GT World Series, for whatever reason, I'm slow. I don't know. People probably just practice for it more than daily races, I guess. What kind of lobbies do you get into if you race it on your normal account? Or main account? Well, it doesn't. Having temperatures in time trial shouldn't be a thing. Even for the tyres, it should just be static for everything, like it was in sport. You know, the better game. Well, this is bad. You donkey! That was actually going to be a good, like, first half, man. There's so much time in this corner as well here. Like, I'm still just not getting the most out of it. No, I didn't, Damien. Should we have a look? Have you found some new tech? Hang on, let me just do this quickly. This might be a... might match the lap, I don't know. Actually, no, this is terrible. Yeah. S1 and S2 was UFO. What did you do? Yeah, I know. An 05 is still like... if we were all able to get zeros quickly, there's still a lot more time in it. Like 0.8, 0.7 is not out of the question, but hooking it up is a different story, considering everything is it's not that it's a long lap, like there's not really that many sectors, it's just more so keeping it hooked up. The thing is as well, yeah, we did a 0.1 and we lost like a tenth and a bit on this same corner here. Alright, Damien, let's have a look. Maybe you found tech. By the way, guys, let me know how the audio is, if it's any good. .360 split. So then you must have done a 0.7 and then a 0.6. Alright, thank you. We should probably be braking later for this corner as well, actually. I'd rather follow my ghost, because if I get used to someone else's ghost and then they improve, then it's distracting. See, this corner here, I need to stop being a pleb. 825. You can go faster in S1. Like 0.7 is possible, especially for second lap. Like keeping it in high gears here is good as well. Okay, yeah, your S2 was brutal. So, a .360, and what did you do in S1 again? 825. So you did a low 5 then. In S2. Yeah, low 5, mid 5? Either way, you did a 0.5 in S2, that's really quick. Yeah, a 0.8 is easily done, is possible in this car. I mean, I don't know how the hell this guy did 0.8. Benno, that's a really good lap, I guess. I don't know what the Lexus is capable of. Probably just in time trial jack. In race, the M6 is still better because of the race conditions like tyre wear and stuff. It's just slightly easier to drive, I think. Ciao, Valet. Well, Jack, you know, if you want to hop in and do a bit of time trial for this, I mean, I don't know why you would miss out on this combo anyway. The leaderboard's pretty good. I'm sure you want to get up on there. Valet, insane lap in the Beetle, by the way. Do you think there's more time in it? first lap turn 1 is just, there's no grip. Practice for MSL and Manu. Jack, you have all the time in the world. So that was a good left-hander, but the sector wasn't good. It'd be a good start to S2 so far. College all day Wednesday and Thursday. So how are you going to do Manu then, if you're at college all day? Tell me this logic, Jack. I hear excuses only. Slot 2. Okay. Vale, how is the Scirocco, by the way? Have you even bothered to time trial the Manu? I can't imagine. Busted Scirocco just like good old times. I wonder if I still have any laps on my YouTube of the Scirocco in Sport. I can imagine. Scirocco and Atenza, the holy grail of Group 4. $12.3? Okay. Fair enough. Turned in too late. Ah, that left-hander, you need to brake a little bit earlier, because if you brake on the curb, it's just going to drag you forward too much. Even though you can open up the steering for a better line going in, it's just going to further the braking distance. This ghost bug still hasn't been fixed. Hello, Temjin. Is this Catalonia? Yeah, one bit of oversteer and you're going home. It's ridiculous how quick the M6 is through there. Oh, Trout Mountain. That's a penalty. Very lucky not to get one. I mean, it wasn't good anyway. Just really sucking at that left-hander, to be honest. Carry a lot more speed there as well. Too tight there. Sandbagging S1 too much. Okay. This section of Sector 2 is just annoying. Yeah, fourth gear's better. I think Calster was driving it in the race. I don't know if he time trialed in it, but in race he was doing pretty well, other than the tyre wear on it, of course. Like over one lap, I think the Mercedes can do well. Obviously not as good as the M6. Okay. We did butcher the start of S3 anyway. We'll just keep going until the second lap. Oh, Jun! What's up? That's much better going through here. Alright, we know what to do for S3 now. We know what to do. We just got to brake late and be confident going through there. And also with that right-hander, the Ghost is a good reference for where the wall is. So I need to be slightly tighter than what the Ghost's doing. Oh. And we can definitely improve S5 as well. This can be a lot more aggressive in the final section. Yeah, look. Even on the first lap, we've already improved our S5. Okay. We know what to do. Bad start, but we'll keep going. Of course, we got nervous. Next lap. Yeah, the sector 2 is just too slow. Nice. So it's not that far. I've only like just about a second, and I'm sure there's more time in it. Okay, this is alright. Fuck this sector 2, seriously. Bah. I have dirty tires. Oh my god. I think sector 2 is, yeah, one of the hardest sections. It's where laps come to die. The start of the lap is definitely harder than the ending. It can probably do like a mid 206. I'm sure it's not that far off. It's just going to be, obviously through the downforce sections it won't be as good, but on the traction and power the AMG should be pretty good. Especially the traction. You can just go out in the lower gears. Drifto. Try stay third. Yeah, it's so easy to tell when you're going to go off into the grass there. I think the same, Jack. But I haven't driven it to know, to be honest. Yeah, it's still too slow. Why did we hesitate on the last corner? I mean, we got it, but I'm not finished. I'm definitely going to keep going. 100%. I mean, you guys saw as well, there is a... The low 9 is possible. 100%. I mean, it did take us a while to get there, but... Now we're a bit locked in, so we will keep going. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow, Temjin. Yeah, exactly, awesome. I know that there's... Even though I was 8/10 up, that lap was still actually not good. Up until that bit. Like, Sector 2 is... It's Sector 2 on the final corner we need to be more confident with. The thing is, I don't know if I want to use 4th or 3rd on the last corner. It's weird. It's weird. Things with 3rd, you can accelerate earlier because there's less... understeer. If you go 4th, I feel like you can carry a bit more speed, but obviously with the understeer, of course. For now, though, I'll stick with 3rd, because the car likes high revs anyway. It's where the power is. Yeah, I can do a 0.8 in this. It's just hooking everything up. There's just a lot of sectors, a lot of corners to hook it up. Long track, but... It's more so, yeah, there's a lot of corners to gain and lose time. That could have been a .7. No! That slight, like, flick at the end, man. Oh, it's over. Okay, yeah, fourth gear is 100% of the way. Alright, we can improve this .9. 2073. Dan, I have known you for a while. You can 100% get a 206. Are you doing it in the BMW or are you doing it in the AMG? This first lap is just like driving on ice blocks for tyres. Dan, you can easily do a 206. I have known you've been really quick. Always have been quick, sorry, should I say. I know you loved Group 4. I know we used to always race Group 4 together back in like when the WRX was the meta. Those are good days. And the GTR. I know you are fast. You can do a 206. Have you raced this track in GT Sport? Or is it also your first time here? Like being new to 7? We switched to +5 and we're instantly doing much better. I was on 0 before. I think that's by mistake because I backed out of the time trial, so should have been +5 the whole time. Oh yeah. End of GT Sport. I'm going to assume summer 21 then, because we haven't had this track in 22 at all. This corner here, I need to stop being scared. I need to be more of a confident. Almost said be more of a man, but that's not very appropriate nowadays. But you know what I mean. We're on soft tyres with the M6, so we need to be way more confident by flooring it. Oh my god. Okay. I deserve that for for what I said. I need to be more careful in my choice of words nowadays. To be fair, not a lot of people know this track anyway. A lot of the people that race now are like started in 7, so Not a lot of fans for this track, unfortunately. And it's because they rarely bring it up, so people they just don't know it. Some people probably just race whatever's on the sport mode rotation, and that's all they'll know. Low 0.8 on the first lap, okay. Hang on, we might be able to cook. Alright, we turned in too early. We'll keep going anyway. You have done a 206. Did you improve just now? Oh my goodness. I've only just noticed now, but the livery on this car looks like the old M3. I see what Jack was trying to do with this when he made this livery. Yeah, there's so much time in just in this right-hander alone. Have you done it in the AMG? See, I told you can cook. Which car did you do it in? Lexus maybe? Or AMG? I will have a look later, Dan. You better not be lying to me. Or I will take you out again. So is the 206.9 in the AMG you this whole time? Yeah, mate. This corner before the bridge needs to burn. Nerfing myself in Sector 2. And we missed the curb, so we can't get the rotation. Perfect. This is just what we needed. We'll go for the third lap, I guess. See, I told you, Dan. And if you switch to the M6, almost said M4, we do need it anyway, you can easily go half a second faster. The thing is with this, the cars are slower now. On soft tyres with the M6, you can just floor it. Out of most corners, anyway. Cannot believe I'm doing 207s. I knew you were. There was some misinformation being spread there, Dan. I knew it. I was like, there's no way. Okay. The M6 is scary, but on soft tyres it's not. For me, it's only really scary through Sector 2, or like the last corner of S1. I agree, Jack. Very good lap. Will you race it in the AMG, Dan, or will you still race in the BMW? Or have you already raced it in the AMG? I just haven't seen it. Maybe it's a new manufacturer you like now. I nailed the exit on this, well, At least for me, on this Ghost, I must have just fluked the exit, 'cause not a single attempt I have even gained on my Ghosts coming out of there. Ah, Dan, I think you may have found a new manufacturer you like. The AMG is a fun car. It's quite balanced as well. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot you mentioned actually it was your Manu, yeah. The AMG in Group 3, what I like about it is that it's good. It's like a good all-rounder. You can race it in the rain and in the dry. And it sounds good as well, and it looks good. Alright, we're starting to get better in the final section here. What is with this last corner braking? Okay. For me, the GTR, because of the turbo, the way the turbo is on it, it feels like it's really snappy and really tight. Like the tiniest wheel spin, and you'll rev out the gears. So braking off curb into T1 can give us a much faster entry. Okay, I'm starting to figure things out now a bit. But it just compromises the line a bit. I do remember as well, you did drive the GTR a lot as your previous manufacturer car. We shouldn't be braking too early though. I keep thinking I'm going to brake too late because we're gaining on the Ghost, but we need to be more confident through there. Yeah, sector 2 and 3 we can gain a lot on the Ghost. And the left side tyres just feel really, really cold through there. I wonder if it doesn't have any temps in the cockpit of this car. It's not like the Lexus. Alright, we need to just take a good exit on the last corner. We need to stop overdoing it. Yeah, if we have a better braking, there's a lot to gain even on the Ghost through that last corner. I'm going to reset the Ghost because now it's flashing in places where I don't want it to flash. This bug is really annoying. Really, really annoying. I mean, actually, where are we ranked now? 6th. I think we can I think we can get around Damien's lap. I don't know about a P1. I mean, if we really hook everything up, yeah, but for now, we can probably get fastest BMW. I'm going to use my old Ghost just because I'm already used to it today. Next time I come back to this, I'll use the whatever the fastest lap is. No. We'll keep going anyway. Oh really, Dan? Thank you. Hopefully I can help you with a better Ghost soon with this. I think what I'll do is, because I don't want to overdo things, I will, if I do a low 0.9, I'll end the stream there. Okay, it was a bad last corner, but the exit speed is what matters. Not optimal. Too early in the turn in. We'll go again. That's what we like to hear, Dan. How is it with the tyres? I remember the AMG used to be really poor on tyres, but that was when we had the 2016 one. For the 2021, I'm not sure. Not too bad, okay. Of course it's not going to be anywhere near the levels of the M6, I'd assume. It's like I have forgotten how to drive when I come to this section of the track. I keep doing high point 6s in S2, it's just not good enough. Now we're getting too much oversteer. I'm gonna hit the wall. Part 3, here we go. AMG at Trial Mountain was better than the Lexus. I think the AMG's been pretty good at Trial Mountain always. It's like, I don't know if it's the gearing, but through the first half of the track it's pretty good. And then of course it's like the traction on it is really nice with the soft tires, so underrated car, I would say. Oh, actually I don't know. People know it's good, but I don't see a lot of people using it. It's just not as dominant as the Lexus and the M6. This last corner is such a catfish when it comes to how much speed you can carry. Like, you think you can carry lots of speed, and it's just like, nope, here's the wall. That was too slow, but it's fine. If I accelerated any earlier, I was going in the wall. I had to feather the throttle there. I had no trust. Again with this grass, my goodness. Doing high point 4 S2 splits is just rubbish, it's not good enough. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, the trust in the traction is it's the downforce as well sometimes. I'm gonna have a drink. Oh my god. Okay. The thing is, we've done a 0.9 and we're like a tenth or so off Damien in the same section, so like a 0.8. A 0.8 isn't out the question. I don't know about a 0.7. For now, that looks like the limit, but like with me and Damien's best sectors combined, we can get into a 0.8. Yeah, Dan, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, it comes down to just like drive time to understand when the turbo and the traction is going to kick out. Like, I've driven this car a lot and I'm still even figuring some stuff out myself, but if you give it to someone who's like obviously, you know, spammed this car since day one, then yeah, they'll be able to have the muscle memory for it. I think my combined miles on this car is like barely 2,000 or so. I'll have more miles on it on my other account. I've been driving it since 2022 as well a lot, but not enough for it to be like, oh yeah, confidently can take it in a Manu and be good with it. Oh, and this ghost flashing is just gonna be... They need to fix this, seriously. I don't even know what causes it. Like, I can't really imagine what is the cause for the ghost to keep flashing on its own. Like, now I'm pressing it, but for it to just... Like, yeah, like now it's just doing it by itself. This has been since day one. It's so annoying. See, that's a good last corner. Third is the way, I think, for the last corner, 100%. What am I doing? I don't know where the penalty zone is. I think... Yeah, I'm not waiting all the way for that. Missed the apex there. It's fine, second lap anyway. Yeah, I know, it's so annoying. It's like... It's the braking, the entry into the last corner. I think I just touched too much of the curb. Alright. Yeah, it was looking pretty good, even for a first lap, actually, but... A 0.8 is 100% possible right now, with all my best sectors combined. Would be like a 0.8. Don't know what, but definitely a 0.8. Lap 1 tyres are just too cold, it doesn't have the grip. Probably one of the best endings to Sector 3 that I've done. That was too late on the throttle there. So much stamping on the throttle just to get it to rotate in. Oh my god, this turn 1 with its too much slowing down. Okay. Fuck you, I don't know what's happened. I just forgot how to do that section completely. You either go too fast in or too slow in. It's definitely the worst part of the track, that right hand on the uphill. We can even run wide there and it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. Or does it? Probably does, actually. Yeah, that's from touching the grass on turn 1. I hate that 2 tyres touching off track is going to give you dirty tyres for the next 2 corners. Yeah, it's the mix of the bounce and then also like the curbing on the right. If you touch the curb or go too much on it, it just messes up everything. You've got a sort of late apex it, but not too late. And then also doesn't help that my Ghost kind of does a weird line going in, or just goes really slow in. So it makes me feel like, oh okay, I've gone in too quick. but I just prioritized the exit on that ghost lap. But like we can go faster on the entry. The exit isn't nothing too special. The whole downhill sequence we can do much better than what we did. I don't understand what is the... did I go in the grass or something for the car to be that understeery? I even went into second. Oh, this last corner is magic. Are you kidding me? Hello Digit, welcome in. First time having you in? It's a pleasure, nice to see you. Sorry I did a bad lap. I was on for an improvement just now, but we hit the wall. So I will keep going. Hello Flash. I realised I got at least a 10th all lap. Yeah, I think there is a lot of time in this car. Like a 0.8, 0.7 is 100% possible. Flash recommended. Oh, what a legend. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you in. It's unexpected. That's a penalty. The BMW can do a 0.8, 0.7 with everyone's best sectors, I think. It's just really the hooking everything up. I would thought it would be easier, considering it's mainly a lot of fast corners, but yeah, it's harder than expected, mainly because of that bridge section. S2 is just a devil sector, honestly. Exactly, Digit. I can blame him for that. Yeah, how dare you recommend my stream to people, Flash? This is supposed to be secret. Oh, too fast. That bounce! It's this bounce! Oh, we hesitated too much on the throttle. This is the thing that always happens, right, Awesome? You've been watching my streams for basically all the 4 years now. Every time I time trial, it's either the first sector Or the last corner, I just forget how to drive all the time. This wall is magnets. Magnets. Somehow still a 0.1. I'm already past that phase of going mentally insane over time trial. This is how I started, and it's always going to be something that I do. At least not as mentally draining as the Group 4 time trial grinding. I think it was worse when I used to drive the Scirocco and like the Audi TT. Time trialing in those front wheel drive cars was another level of mental illness. I don't know if Digit is still here, but something you can try or recommend to people is the time trialing nowadays. What I've noticed is that second to third laps, or even just anything past lap 1, is always going to be faster. I don't know what is the specific reason, but I believe that tire temps may be one of the reasons. I don't have the telemetry to see it. I know some people do. Someone can confirm it, but I think just in general, always after lap 1, time trial laps is faster. And also I think, you know, it's a good habit to just keep going without retrying all the time. Just keep doing lap after lap after lap. Like if you have a look at Damien's lap right now, for example, he did his on the second lap. I did my PB on the second lap, so I feel like maybe that's, unless I'm too late to the party, but I think that's what's been going on right now. 5.9 is already insane on Tuesday. Oh no, Flash, the limit is, I feel like I'm far from it. There's a lot of time in this. When I was doing this, when I did this 0.9 today, I lost about half a tenth just in the last corner alone. First lap the tyres reset to 70, and then in second lap they're usually 75, and after the front left goes over. Okay, yeah. That might be it then. So then, Digit, do you possibly know what is the sweet spot for the tyre temperatures? I may have to look into getting my own telemetry. $75 to $80. That will make a lot of sense then. That will make a lot of sense with the laps, with how the second and third laps are much better. Thank you for that info. We finally did a good S2. I was shaking my head through that whole last sector. The instant we came on that exit, I knew that I plebbed it. Plebbed it. Oh, that's a penalty. There's no way I get away with that. Yeah. Normally my final sectors are low 0.9, so that was a low... That would have been, in turn, a low 2059. I just thought I would try 4th gear in the last corner, but with the last corner, I don't know. I feel like with 3rd, you have less understeer, so you can accelerate earlier and get the revs, but 4th, you obviously carry the speed more, so I really don't. I'm unsure. I've been using 3rd the whole time, but 4th might be better. Flash, you can absolutely missile the car through that final section. It's got so much grip and downforce, you can throw it in. Yeah, awesome, I know. To be honest, actually, a 0.8 final sector is possible. Ay, it's turn 1. Come on, it's right there. We can do the low 9. I'm still sticking to my word. Low 9 and we'll stop. Because I know once we start getting into the loophole of, okay, I want to do a 0.8 and then so on, it's going to start getting... Low 9 and then we'll stop for today. Yeah, Flash, there's a lot of time to find in this combination. It's surprises me as well. I mean, here, or in the next section, Damien had a 0.3 split at the bridge. So I'm a 10th down on him there, and then I gain it all back throughout the end of the lap. So that's already a 0.8. It's possible. And we have the whole week to hunt it, so... Yeah. Yeah, 0.5 split is still good. Try 3rd. Well, a 2nd I think is actually better, because you get the power. On that lap, I think it was this corner coming up here. I just didn't accelerate early enough. It's such an awkward corner, because if you get a snap of oversteer, you can catch it, but then you will end up going into the gravel. Alright, we'll lock in anyway. We didn't cut it enough. We didn't cut it enough. Turned in too early. Okay. We'll go for the 3rd lap. I just turned in there slightly too late. You can see how the line sort of sends you off to the right if you're not early enough on the steering. And again, we're being too scared going through there. That's so slow. Got a bit of oversteer there. We just got too frustrated, so we forced the car to do something it couldn't do. All right, we need to calm down because now it's starting to get very annoying. I just still feel like I'm a million miles off the pace. I mean, Damien did a 0.3 sector there. That's wow. Yeah. I feel like it's just timing. You don't have a lot of reaction time to line up the corner because you're coming in so quick and you're already doing a lot of turning and braking before it, so it's a skill issue on my part. I agree. Sorry, I meant a 0.3 S2 split. So when he was on the bridge he had a 0.3 split where you had a 0.5 split, that same section you mentioned. That's why I get annoyed when I do even a 0.4 split there, because with potential we're giving up a lot. And it's at the start of the lap, so you want to make the most of it. Quotation marks, Dan, let's just say. This corner has black magic in it. Some magic is going on. You know what I mean, Dan. For me, it feels like it's too far off. That's nearly 2 tenths, or a tenth and a bit, at the start of the lap, where only maybe 50 seconds have passed. Like in 2 sectors, being a tenth off, like I don't like the sound of it. And also, for me, it's like I want to be as close as possible, at least to know what to do. I mean, I haven't touched a 0.3 S2 split once. So I'm clearly missing something. It's fine if I don't do it every attempt, but I would like to at least figure out what it is that I need to do to sort of get there. Yeah, Damien, I still haven't figured out what it is that you've done to get a 0.3 S2 split. Turned in too early, so he ended up hesitating on the exit there. Yeah, I agree. He's got the pad hacks. We had it lined up. We had it lined up and we just slid too much. This right-hander is a joke. Yeah, really good lap. G923, wow. Very impressive for Benno to do that lap. Very good. It's also my exit. I feel like I'm not accelerating as early as I should be, or I'm not putting in enough throttle. So even if I do that corner correctly, my exit speed is just very slow coming out of that, just before the bridge. He's getting faster and faster, starting to bring the pace to top speed in Oceania. That's good to see, really good to see. Because in Oceania you only have around maybe 2 or 3. McEwen when he can be bothered, Twitchy and Andrew. Wow. I haven't seen it, but what did he score in manufacturers? Oh my goodness. This corner as well. I hate this track. No, that's a lie. I love this track. But I just hate that this first half of the track is annoying. Why did I do that? For no reason. I steered left and right to catch oversteer that was not there. Second on Saturday. That's amazing. Yeah, he's improving really quick. I've been seeing his name a lot. Yeah, Damien just wants to be P1 on everything. Have you improved, Damien, in the meantime? We definitely need to, on this left-hander, what I've realised is we've got to cut it more so we can straight line the exit. Unlucky, Damien. No TT sweating for you. This will never happen again. You guys will have seen nothing. You have seen nothing. If I see any clips of that, everyone's getting banned. Haha, Damien. Hilarious. Hilarious. Good times. If no one gets the reference, basically, I was doing a stream with the Toyota Group 1 on a league race, and obviously it's four-wheel drive, and I said imagine spinning in a four-wheel drive car, and then one corner later I spun the Toyota, which is a four-wheel drive itself, and it got clipped. And since then I have not touched Group 1. Well, at least not the Toyota Group 1. Look at this S5. This S5 is really good. Actually, no. It will be like a low 9. Okay, I thought it would be better. Mid or low 9. Never mind. It's rubbish. Why do I get more steering than I want? Dan, I don't even know. I wouldn't even bother to ask. It's been that long. Just too much talent. Too much talent, and then lost it all in one corner. This car has an addiction with grass. This BMW needs to be drug tested. Too much ganja, too much grass it wants to go onto. I recommend it, Dan. Take the Toyota and drive Fuji. It was turn 1. I mounted the curb on turn 1 and the car just completely lost grip. I cut it. Like, if you cut Fuji turn 1 too much, how it unsettles the car, that's pretty much what happened. I think it was like the bollard, I hit the bollard and just, yeah, it just lost all stability. But this was on GT Sport, mind you. I am going to turn the notifications off, so just in case. Oh my god, I can't be bothered with this. It's like I haven't learnt my lesson, I just keep doing the same mistake. Yeah, but the thing is, Damien, it's either I do that, or I underdrive it, and it's just going to be the same amount of time lost. Like, I have to push, otherwise I'm not going to gain anything. This is a wall. Do you think I don't drive on 120? I drive on 60 Hz to nerf myself. Secret's out now. I thought it would be 4th on the downhill right. I'm much slower, but I thought that was the right gear. Before the long straight, do you mean? Yeah, I do 4th as well. Ah, this is the lap. Lap is already finished. The lap is over before we started. It's last corner. On an actual attempt flash, I would do it in 4th, but if I'm like on these bad attempts, I don't. Doesn't really matter. It's not good enough. I don't think we gave up a lot of time on the ending. But as I said, I will stop for now. It's very frustrating. Damien, I think I beat you by 1,000th. I think I beat you. Or did I match you? Yeah, the final section was... I've done low 9s in the final sector, so that's... the 0.8 was there! The 0.8 was there, but that... I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, get fucked, Damien. Get fucked, bro. Damien, hold that. I've even screenshotted it as well. I'm gonna make this my background photo for one day. Alright, I will go over the replay and show you guys what I mean. Let me connect my controller. It would have been the last lap that we did it on. It was here, so when I come through here, I think that was fine. Oh. Navigating menus like key right now. So I feel like the line here was fine. It was the ending bit. Or maybe I should have turned in a bit earlier because... Oh my god. Yeah, so through here... Yeah, you can see the understeer. Like... But... I feel like I can't, if I cut this anymore, I would have hit the gravel and then lost time. I'm not sure. I don't know why the controller keeps moving by itself, but yeah, Damien, a 0.8 is possible. We can, I mean, if you're a 10th already on the first 2 sections, and then I'm gaining a 10th on you in the last section, like, if you think about it, you know, at the end of the week, I wouldn't be surprised if we pulled off a 0.7. But I feel like, for me at least right now, a low 8 would be my max, because it's so tiring just going through the first half of the lap every single time. I've made Unk angry. I've made the old man angry. Damien, don't be grumpy. Get your pension. Get your pension money. It's all good, bro. I'm gonna disconnect this controller because I think it has stick drift. Yeah, right now with our best sectors, a low 8 is possible. If I go in my other attempts, let me see how I did the... Yeah, look, see? Much closer to the green. So it's just... Or was it the first lap we did a low 9 in the final sector? Why does the arrow keep moving by itself? I'm not pressing it. That's very weird. Every time the car goes through that final bit, the arrow just all of a sudden... I'm not touching anything. My controller's been disconnected and I'm not touching the wheel, and it just... Why does it do this? It's moving by itself. I don't have a face cam, but like, I'm not touching anything. I swear to God, the controller just did it by itself. It just went by itself right to left. Look, you can hear when I move the joystick on the wheel, like, it's cursed. Just like Sector 2 is cursed. And again, it's done it by itself. My PlayStation's haunted, I think. Damien's hacking my PlayStation right now to stop me from time trialing. I feel like if you hook it up in the green bit and then lift off, you get a bit more front grip. Anyway, we will be done with that. Let's take escape. I'm going to turn my wheel off, actually. It might be the wheel that's causing it. But yeah. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. It's the wheel then. Bro, this Fanatec issues is just Also, I think I've been going for so long and the music actually ended up stopping. Alright. So where do you guys think is a good place to take escape? I reckon the bridge. The bridge is always a good option. We'll get a nice... I would have thought that the flowers would be... maybe at the beginning of the bridge. Does it have like the purple flowers? Kind of. I want to get the water in, so I'll do... Need VRS PS5 compatibility. Bro, if VRS... If other wheelbases could work on a PlayStation, Simucube active pedals, imagine that on Gran Turismo. If anyone knows, like, the special PC rigs or PC wheelbases. Am I just stupid? I don't know what these are called. Are these lavenders? This is what I'm talking about, Dan? I don't know anything about nature. After geography and GCSEs, I passed my GCSEs and never looked back. Are they lavenders? I don't know. I'm not old, so I don't do gardening. I'm not at that stage yet. Maybe Damien will know. No, that's ugly. It'll go back. I thought there would be like on the edge of the bridge, so it could look like with the colors, but I'm waffling. All right, I think we'll do it like this then, because then we can get the background of the track in. I think that's too much. We'll turn the aperture down a bit. Actually, now it should be pretty good, I think. Oh no, the boys are here. I need to run now. Oh, I'm gonna go out in a bit, Damien. So we can settle it then. Alright, so to conclude, basically, I think, at least for me, my personal best is the optimal is looking like a 0.8, but if we take Damien's best and add it on, like a 0.7 is not out of the question. However, I feel like that's the maximum. I don't know if a 0.6 is possible. Maybe if you did 300 laps. Oh my god, Damien. But yeah, we'll take it for now. We're still quite far off of Benno in the Lexus, but I'm gonna go with the excuse of car difference. The Lexus is too good. Even Wind's come back for Saint Croix. I'm surprised he went in the Lexus. I thought Wind would like the BMW. Oh yeah, actually, Dan, let's have a look for your lap. So you said you did it in the AMG. I should have you as a friend, I think. Or it might be on my other account I have you added. Because that's the one I used to race on the dailies anyway. It's just ridiculous from Cal. Oh, secret account. Alright, you've already leaked the car and the lap, so I will look off stream. Would you like me to have a look, Dan? Or should I not have a look? Also, everyone, we need to be careful because Flash Dagger is flying and he might drop a nuke if he feels like it. I feel like he's sparing us. Flash Dagger's done a 205. He's paused it before the line and left his PlayStation on. He's just waiting until Sunday. He's waiting to drop the 0.9 or even 0.8 maybe. It's really nice that we have this track. A lot of the people have come back and are flying for it. Like, I feel like, for me as well, it's made me want to actually take the main on and recover the driver rating that I've lost from last year. 971, let's have a look. Not bad, not bad. Racer 5 GT7. Very nice name. I used to have an old secret account. It was like R4M penalty or penalty R4M or something. And then it got DR reset. I changed the name of it and I haven't logged into it since GT Sport. Before I end it off, let's have a look at the other cars that are on. So we have a Supra, Melvin in the Renault, Peugeot VGT. Oh, this is friends list. Okay. I'm blind. Oh no, Dan. What have you done? What have you done to get DR reset? Okay, so there's a Supra, 2064. Deck in the McLaren. Medi also in the McLaren. You know something? I needed to recover safety rating on my other account. So I went into Daily A, you know, as normal, just to recover the SR. I didn't realize DR was on for it. So I lost like 1.5, I think. Or 1.3k, whatever is the max, because I just stayed in last to fix my SR. So that was really dumb. On my alt account, that is. I wouldn't do it on my main account. But on my alt account, I went from 92 to 90. Or 91 to 90. So that was quite frustrating. F-Type by Valerio. So far these are all within a second. Another Beetle. The AMG can go faster. You can definitely go faster, Dan. I know you. You're gonna hunt this. You're gonna get that lap. To be honest, Dan, I think that was the race I lost my safety rating. Actually, it's probably after I hit you. I had it. It's deserved. It's deserved. On this one, oh man, my DR used to be so high on this. I was almost 100k before they increased the cap on my alt. I had a main on 100 and my alt was 98 or 99. And now look how I've fallen. 0.8 in the AMG. Dan, you're gonna get a mid 206. You're gonna get a 0.5. Just do 3 laps. The second and third lap will always be quicker. 100% you can do it. I also do want to look at one more thing before I go. I want to see what is the deal with Race B. I'm going to guess Citroen. Okay. Somi the Lone Wolf in the NSX. TT. Only 3/10 off with the TT. Nice one, Dan. Good luck. You can get it. You don't need luck, actually. You can easily do it. You've got it in you. I know, right, Damien? Do you remember when... Oh yeah, at one point in GT7 this car was good. The brake dragging. Do you think he does it? I want to see this on corner exits. Do you know what it is? I think the BOP has been nerfed so much that the front wheel drive cars don't even wheel spin that much as they used to. But yeah, it's quite funny seeing the TT on the leaderboard. Wow, these cars are so slow though, like, what are we peaking here? 141 before braking. Wow, they have really fallen off. But yeah, I will end it there. What I will do is later, I'm going to try out the manufacturer's combo. At the moment, I don't really feel like racing this. I have tried it. It's quite rubbish, actually. The track's not really drivable with these... Whatever they've done to the physics, it's kind of ruined it. But I will try. And if I do race it, I will just stream it on Twitch, as usual. If not, I'll see about maybe doing some daily races. I'll see if I can get online with some people and maybe stream that. But for now, I will end it there. Thanks guys for coming in and staying until the end, and I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao, have a good night.